Nightmare at Sea. In a small coastal village, nestled amidst rugged cliffs and crashing waves, there lived an old fisherman named Henry. With his grizzled beard and weathered hands, he had spent a lifetime mastering the art of fishing. Henry's heart belonged to the sea, and he embraced every opportunity to set sail alone on his trusty vessel. One fateful day, as the sun gradually descended, painting the sky in hues of crimson and gold, Henry embarked on his usual expedition. The weather was calm, the ocean gleaming like a vast expanse of liquid glass. He relished the solitude that engulfed him, finding solace in the rhythmic lapping of the waves against his weather-beaten boat. As twilight approached, the once tranquil atmosphere began to change. The warm colors of the sky transformed into haunting shades of purples and grays, casting an eerie ambiance upon the sea. Unease crept into Henry's heart, but he pushed it aside, convincing himself that it was merely a figment of his imagination. However, nature had different plans. Dark clouds gathered overhead, obscuring the feeble light that remained. The sea, once a serene companion, turned into a sinister entity. Henry's boat rocked violently, buffeted by unseen forces as the wind howled its mournful tune. Desperate to regain control, Henry tightened his grip on the helm, his knuckles turning white. He scanned the horizon for a glimpse of safety, but all he could see were menacing swells rising and falling with malicious intent. The inky darkness enveloped the surroundings, leaving Henry disoriented and vulnerable. An ominous mist began to roll in from the distance, shrouding the boat in an otherworldly haze. Henry's heart raced with trepidation as he strained his eyes, trying to pierce through the thick fog. Was there something lurking within, or was it simply his imagination playing tricks on him? Suddenly, an unearthly sound pierced through the air, a low, guttural moan that echoed across the water. Henry's blood ran cold as he realized he was not alone. Shadows danced menacingly on the periphery of his vision, evading his gaze whenever he tried to focus on them. The sea had become a realm of unknown horrors, and Henry was trapped in its clutches. As the minutes ticked by, the haunting whispers of the wind transformed into a cacophony of chilling screams. Shapes materialized from the darkness, flickering like phantoms in the abyss. Henry's every instinct screamed at him to flee, but his boat was held captive in this nautical nightmare. In a last-ditch effort to escape the clutches of this surreal torment, Henry muttered desperate prayers to the sea. Miraculously, a sliver of moonlight broke through the murky clouds, illuminating a distant shoreline. With renewed hope, Henry steered his boat toward the glimmer of salvation, his heart pounding in his chest. Just as it seemed he would break free from this watery purgatory, the sea rebelled one final time. Monstrous tentacles emerged from the depths, snaking towards Henry's boat, their icy touch sending shivers down his spine. He fought with every ounce of strength he had left, battling the otherworldly appendages, but despair threatened to consume him. At the 11th hour, with his boat teetering on the brink of destruction, Henry's vessel crashed against the sandy shore. Gasping for breath, he stumbled onto the solid ground, his body battered and bruised. He glanced back at the sea, now calm once more, as if the horror had been a mere illusion. As Henry staggered back to his village, he vowed never to venture out alone into the deep again. The old fisherman had learned a chilling lesson that night. There are terrors that lurk beneath the waves, waiting to ensnare those who dare to defy the sea's ancient and unfathomable power.